Hello everybody, Chaos Junk here, and today I'm going to attempt to explain AE2, Applied Energistics 2, point-to-point buses. Are you ready for this? Let's get started. Okay, so getting started, let me explain a little of what we're trying to accomplish with point-to-point buses. When channels were introduced to Applied Energistics, we needed a way to be able to basically fit more signals down a thin pipe that could not hold as many signals as we wanted to. I'm going to cover over some quick things here that we covered in another video, but still need to be known, and I will refresh them. You need to understand that ME dense cables can hold up to a maximum of 32 channels at a time. ME smart cables, normal glass cables, and covered cables can all handle 8 channels at a time. So when we have this problem is, where we come across a problem is something like this, where we have 32 items all squeezed together, all into our main duct that goes throughout our whole base. We want to keep this dense cable that's feeding our whole base. You want to keep that as least amount of channels as you can so you can expand more on it. And that's where point-to-point buses come in. As you can see right now, we have 8 items that are on this bus here, this whole setup here. We have 32 export buses, all taking up channels and all taking up the rest. And if I take a ME export bus and I just add it here, you should notice that it will go live and it will cut off one of these here. Okay, and it's right there. You can see that this one is no longer live because it defaulted to taking this one and putting it on. If I take that off, you should see that that comes back live again just like it did. What a point-to-point bus does is it takes all 32 of these signals, it condenses them down into one channel, and then sends them through the network, where at your destination, or usually at your controller like we have off in the distance here, you would then unpack that one signal and feed it back into the system. And let me show you how this works. So I'm going to remove this cable right here, and I'm going to install a smart cable. Now you can do this with the glass cable, but you cannot directly connect buses to a dense cable. So then I'm going to go ahead and take my ME point-to-point bus, and I'm going to put it right there. We should see that turn purple just like it did. You'll notice that nothing is hooked up right now. There's no channels. It doesn't really show anything. All right. To get things to go and to get things to hook up, we're going to need what's called a memory card. I'm going to take the memory card and I'm going to shift right click, and in the lower left hand corner you should see where it says successfully saved settings. I'm then going to come over to this one right here where I have it coming out in a little loop like this, and I'm going to right click on this bus right here. You should see it go the white color and then the blue color, and then this should now all be lit up. And this is now using one, you can see it right there, one channel for all of this stuff. So when you're thinking about how to lay out your system and your ME network and stuff, you're going to want to make sure that you give expandability for point-to-point buses and stuff like that, so that it's a more focused and it's a better organized network. Point-to-point buses can also carry other items. Point-to-point buses can carry a redstone signal. They can carry an RF signal. They can carry an ME, which is this. They can carry fluid, light, items, and EU. To make any of these, you can simply make the original ME tunnel, this guy right here with this pattern. Then, if you want to convert it over to something like, say, a ME-RF tunnel, you would then take your ME P2P tunnel, put it there, and then take a energy conduit, any type of thing that transmits energy, and you right-click it. And you'll notice that it changed textures, and you can see here that it is now, and look at the tooltip at the top, it now says that it's RF, and this is now converted to an RF tunnel. And I'm going to show you real quick how you can move RF use your ME system to move RF through your system and power your items off of it. You're going to do the same sort of setup here. We're going to go ahead and pop a point-to-point bus. We're going to go, notice how it is not connecting now. I'm going to right-click on that. Notice how it is now connecting. I'm going to go ahead and come over here. And by the way, to clear your card, which you don't have to do, it's shift right-click on nothing will clear your card. I'm going to shift right-click on that and come over here and then right-click on this. You should see that right there go purple. And now this should be filling up with power. And that right there is how you can transfer power through your ME network to machines on the other side. So I hope this is understandable, and I'm going to go ahead and do another quick little just understanding here. What a point-to-point bus does is it allows you to take a whole bunch of channels, funnel them down into one channel, move that one channel through your main ME network, and then pop it out the other side, and it's a way to conserve channels on your main bus that should be set up through your system. If you have any questions, if you want me to explain anything further, don't hesitate to come to my channel at Twitch TV Chaos Chunk. I would love to hear from you. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm Chaos Chunk, and we'll see you on Twitch TV. We out.